I was diagnosed with a gluten intolerance about 20 years ago. I was 16. Bear in mind 20 years ago, so I was living in England. Back then, people were aware of allergens, obviously, but there weren't as many things available, like in the shops, or if I went to a restaurant, I'd have to really explain and break it down what I could and couldn't eat. Same with restaurants, having to kind of ask extra questions, which can also make you feel maybe like a little bit embarrassed, or like you're being a bit difficult as well.
There are 3 diseases that make you need to do a gluten-free diet. One is gluten intolerance, second is wheat allergy, and the third is celiac disease. These are 3 completely different diseases, but they are often very confused. Wheat allergy and gluten intolerances are less serious, meaning that if you have it, then you might feel very bad after eating gluten, but it doesn't affect your long-term health. Whereas celiac disease does. Extremely important for your health to avoid gluten. To have the diagnosis, there are several tests that are necessary. One is a blood exam. This one is less invasive and it's easier to do. However, if celiac disease is highly suspected, then a gastroscopy will be necessary to get the definite diagnosis. And only a specialist who has experience in celiac disease will know how to do it.
Probably about 7 years ago, I set up a Facebook community group called Gluten Free Hanoi Community. And I think there's a main one like foodies in Hanoi, like where can I get gluten-free pizza or gluten-free bread or gluten-free groceries. I just wanted to create a safe community for people to ask questions, to share their insights, or to share recipes or restaurants, whatever it might be. I've also been lucky to do some partnerships with like cooking classes and street food tours. So really trying to get information out there that you can still travel here or live here and be safe with your dietary requirements. More and more businesses have started offering gluten-free things. These are all from Eastern Oriental Tea House, which is a local business. A huge selection of gluten-free treats, which is amazing.
Here in Vietnam, it's still thought to be a very rare disease, so not all hospitals will have the proper testing to test for them. However, recently, the cuisine here has been more international, and to have been more on a rice-based diet are ingesting more and more gluten. And more people may be manifesting with these diseases, and the proper diagnosis will be necessary. Here at Hanoi French Hospitals, we do have all the exams that are necessary to diagnose all 3 diseases. This is done on the international hygiene level here with an expertise of the specialist doctors that are necessary for the specific diagnosis.
Don't forget, if you do think you have a problem with any allergen, you can always see a medical professional, someone such as Dr. Akiko, and they can guide you with professional advice and figure out what testing you need. And then after that, you'll be able to live a healthier life.